took the rest of that shot to pieces. Come on, see, Paddy, just no mistakes. Jack goes off the locker there. Come on, you got to win. You got to win. It's straight into it. Go away.
It's the most important score all season. We score next. But we are in control. They are chasing. Barmalua, tackle, going over chase and the breakdown. Keeper and Talanoa, left and right. Maui, Matau, Talanoa. Go forward, eh? Yo! All of you, this is important. So I kick off, we play, we keep. Simple? Simple.
Still leading. Even though you see the bandage on his hand.
How about those words from Ben Ryan? The next score is the most important try of our season. He's commented on how actually young his Fijian side is. One of the youngest on the tour. What a display they gave us in that first half.
Well, remember how they won in the Gold Coast, an event won. Then South Africa won the next two tournaments. And New Zealand won a week ago in Wellington. Here are Fiji and New Zealand battling it out. 10 minutes to play. I'm sure the basic message from Gordon Titchens to his team would be leave your lungs out there. Rico Ioane. He'll have a birthday next month and turn 18. Can't go into the pubs or the gambling casinos here in Las Vegas. Can't do that for another 2 or 3 years of coming here, Rico. But he won't be thinking about that, obviously. His brother was here last year.
He saved his best for the semi-final, his first 2 tries of the tournament. They're going to need some magic from him in the second half.
On the Tuka Babas, Vovo begins the second half and kicks it straight to the youngest man on the park. And there's a bit of football played by Vovo. And now Kunatani, been quiet in the first half, probably the most dangerous man on the park. New Zealand are back to 7. Lovely work by Katonimbao. Vovo, down he goes. Katonimbao. Too wide. You could pick him by the red shorts.
Oh no.
That's amazing.
Shades of Serevi.
Viri. Short pass. Kunatani. It's brilliant, Fiji.
Doesn't matter who you're supporting. It's just great sport. It's great rugby. Kunatani on the end of it. Just wonderful athleticism and footwork from the Fijians.
Look at the light blue flags up in the top corner. They are the Fiji supporters here, coming in their hundreds and thousands here. And goodness me, it's all happening for Fiji here. Another converted try. They're going up in the sevens final in multiples of 7.
Watch this. Missed tackles for New Zealand.
So here on the field now, New Zealand's gone to its bench. There's not many left on the bench after the injuries. Jack Goodhue is on the field. A long time in 7 for him to play and make his mark. Bodine Waka. So New Zealand must go crazy now and to see if anything can unfold for them. That's a really withering total against them, but still Curry, who's looked every inch a leader, takes it forward. He's got Ioane with him to Collier. Look at the tackle by Kunatani, cleared away by Ioane to the midfield now. Sam Dixon gets clear, can't make a pass to Goodhue. Oh yes he can, and the young man from the far north of the North Island of New Zealand Jack Goodhue is in for the try.
Great resilience from the New Zealand side here. This was the final movement. Even he's limping as he gets up here.
So here's New Zealand making, well, there is Sam Dixon doing what he is best at. That's catching high catches from his Australian rules football background, where there's a lot of leaping and jumping and catching, a lot of aerial play. But hasn't progressed too far for New Zealand. Now it's Fiji trying to flash the ball in their inimitable style. They have a penalty now. Fiji have not won a final in the Sevens World Series here in USA since 2007. The Wolves kick is a simple one for touch. It's Mark Harvey in the foreground from the support staff. Ambrose Curtis is, I think he must be the last one left on the bench to come on for New Zealand.
Looking down there like a wounded troops.
Casualty clearing station on both sides of this final. Two wide. Is it going to be 3 wide for the young man? He's got 2 tries already. Vuvu, Kunatani.
Oh, the no look.
They are going crazy here. They've gone back to the traditional Fiji way. And is it going to be 3 for 2? I know he's caught down. Kunatani.
Wow.
2 for Kunatani.
Keith, isn't it great to think this Fijian flair and brilliance that we've seen over the years is now going to be part of the Olympic Games? The whole world can see these athletes in full force.
You're absolutely right. We've seen that. Somehow when Fiji is in this kind of mood in a final, it's more spectacular when there are other teams who might be more structured in the way they play. Back they go to halfway now. It's 35-5 now the score. The conversion was successful. Remember, the Fijians have had this kind of form. So Jerry Tuai is off to the sideline. He's taking a rest. So Goodhue takes it forward. Bit of guts and effort and commitment in the New Zealand team, but it's just not worked for them here. Referee Matt O'Brien from Australia. Dixon's played a gutsy hand as well. Here's Goodhue, a delayed pass into Dylan Collier. That famous now sidestep of his. Oh, he gets a sideways pass out to Ambrose Curtis, who's into the game, and New Zealand have a moment. Quick shot at goal. You watch them take this very quickly, and it's Bodine Walker's taken it within 5 seconds. So it's now 35-12. The
youngsters stepping up here.
Interesting guy, Ambrose Curtis. You watch him in the close-ups here. He hardly ever speaks on the field. He plays the game in total commitment and concentration and silence. And that's a penalty. There might be a yellow card here. We look to the referee.
Off you go.
Yes, that's against Kunatane, and away goes to the sideline. Interfered with the leaping New Zealand catcher. So, if New Zealand were to get a try, 2 minutes to play. Curtis, there's a few more spaces. Walker. Curtis! That's 2 for Curtis, who make the fast pass, and you watch how quick the kick is taken, and New Zealand have gone up to 19. Still 3 scores away, and less than 2 minutes to play.
Well, we had an 82-point game earlier today. Good spinning and good offload off the ground from Vaca.
Very tall man at 6'4", 1m94. Ambrose Curtis from Wellington, 2 tries to his name, and Dixon is doing tremendous work in there. Short pass from the 6th-man Fiji team are well ahead at the moment. And here they come again, taking it wide out, and there's a big tackle going in for New Zealand from Ioane. Manu Langai is on the field. Clock ticks while everything is tangled up in there, and it's a penalty for New Zealand. Let's see what they can do. Still, with Fiji only 6-man in the 7-a-side game. Dixon goes in and takes 2 out. But Fiji drive over the top, and New Zealand have another penalty. And the man, did he throw the ball away? Referee says he didn't. Curtis, unfortunately for New Zealand's hopes, he passed it straight to Ravovo. And now it's gone to Vidi Vidi. And that's a forward pass. It's a crazy game. It's crazy paving. And Semi Kunatane is on his feet, but maybe he's not going to be come on again. They're giving Sitivini Wonga to come on in his place.
Frantic stuff here. Normally playing into the hands of the Fijians, but the Kiwis don't really have an option.
Set.
Seconds to go. Is there a final flourish for New Zealand? Curtis. Crowd is counting down. I suspect a lot of the people counting down have a Fijian accent. And it's over. And it's a beautiful moment for Olympic Sevens and Fiji Sevens, as they've beaten New Zealand in the final by 35-19. To the winners, the spoils. The losers can only stand, sit and stare. And the celebrations for Fiji will be long into the night. Fantastic win. They came out fast and furious, and New Zealand could not stop the total mounting.
See Kalini Sal, you had to watch from the sideline. What does that win mean for the boys?
It means a lot for us, because for the race for the title and the points, we want to close the gap on New Zealand and South Africa and claim one of the top 4 qualifiers for Rio.
Defence was outstanding in their final, or probably all tournament.
Yeah, we've talked about it that we got to get it on the field and off the field. That's something we worked on, and our discipline. And the boys had been really good in the field on working on what the coach wanted us to do.
One thing that was really impressive was that even though you were out injured and other guys swapped and changed, you had a good squad effort right across the weekend.
That's one of the strengths of our team. We said that before we used to have X factors in the team. One strength we have now in the team is that we rely on the team and not on a single person. I told the boys, if I'm out, there's a better person in the team that can replace me, and they showed it this weekend.
Now just tell me about this huge Fijian crowd that come to support you here in Las Vegas. They were outstanding, weren't they?
They are always outstanding in Vegas. There's always a lot of Fijian supporters. They always come to Vegas. We always disappoint them in previous years, but we were really lucky to win against a fabulous side like New Zealand.
Now just tell me yourself personally, how long are you out? Hopefully you're back for Hong Kong?
That's why they didn't want me to play this tournament, because they say you need to look at the bigger picture. There's a Hong Kong, and I'm just out for 3 weeks, so I'm looking forward to come back for Hong Kong and Tokyo.
We'll get over the boards and congratulations, sir. Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Osea Kolonisau, captain, as the Fijian team sing a prayer. As they do, you can see the biblical quotes on their forearms written there to inspire them for their hopes and dreams and ambitions. And they played with a great deal of flourish today. And this is what I like about Las Vegas. Let the kids and the fans onto the field. Memories go back to Gareth Rees tried to interview the Samoans a couple of years ago, and they were carried away literally as he interviewed them. There's a man with the balls for a souvenir up his shirt. Great scenes here. A wonderful final to a fantastic tournament. The New Zealand team down in the round two in a huddle of disappointment and now marching away. There they go. They're going to have their heads up too. They had difficulties in making the final and putting a team on the field when you think of the two concussions and the broken hand, and they gave it plenty and they played right to the end, but really that early flicker by the Fijians became a flame.
Our presenter here on stage, Mr. Steve
So
Brand,
there
Senior
is,
Vice President and
to the
Regional
left,
Commercial
Mr. Dan
Executive
Lyle.
at HSBC Bank USA.
Rich
Mr.
Clark,
Dan Lyle,
CEO of
USA
Rhino
Sevens
Rugby
Executive Vice President
Worldwide.
and Tournament Director.
Dan
Ron
Lyle,
Cornelius,
Executive
USA
Vice
Sevens
President and
VP
Tournament
of
Director.
Business Development.
Mark Egan,
And Mr. Mark
World Rugby.
Egan
That's
from
Mark
World
Egan
Rugby.
there with his arms folded. And there is Osea Kolonisau shaking hands with his left hand as the battle scars prevent him doing it in the more traditional way, shall we say. And well played, Fiji.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the medals around their necks. You can see the tired faces after 3 days of sevens action right here in Las Vegas. Are we pleased? We'll get the Fijian captain, Osea Kolonisau, to the very front, please. Ladies and gentlemen, your Las Vegas HSBC Sevens World Series Las Vegas champions, Fiji! Fiji, Fiji, Fiji.
So a wonderful moment there for Fiji Rugby. They're slapping each other on the back and congratulating each other. And look what they've done with that victory. They've inched up closer to New Zealand in the top three. And the gap to South Africa at the top has been closed by New Zealand as well. So what an exciting result at the end of the USA Sevens here in Las Vegas. South Africa retain their lead. Let's congratulate them on their performance here. They have 93 points, but their 7-point lead is cut to 5. New Zealand now have Fiji chasing hard on between 88 points and 86. Australia a little gap back to 71, and England are only 3 points behind Australia. Now remember, the positions 1 to 4 after 9 events will go automatically to the Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro next year. So Australia and England are locked in that battle at the moment. That's the World Series table after 5 events of 9 on the HSBC Sevens World Series for 2015. And there is a lovely moment. The great man, Waisali Serevi, has the cup, the trophy. He's being mobbed in there by the fans. So the gentleman at the back heading away, celebrating with the team of today, the great man from yesteryear in Sevens, Waisali Sarevi, who's doing so much great work up here in the United States in promoting and coaching the game and bringing it to the high standards which have brought perhaps the USA team through to fourth place here. So what a wonderful tournament it's been under the spacious blue of Nevada, and Fiji are the champions, beating New Zealand in the final by 35-19.